back with another live stream, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for liking the other lives and supporting the channel. Like I said, your appreciation, you know, is much needed, man. I appreciate you guys. So first of all, y'all subscribe to my Instagram, code.manxx. This is my Instagram right here, y'all. So y'all subscribe to that, like it, comment, follow it. You know, it's the same thing. So we about to get into it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't want no distractions in the way, because a lot of people, they be worrying about stuff that has nothing to do with, what's going on. Gotta fix this. Alright. There we go. Alright, y'all. So, 7 signs God is preparing you for something better. You know, a lot of y'all wondering, what is the signs that God is preparing me for something greater, man? You know, I've been wanting to do better. You know, I've been trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? Which is acclimated. You see, guys, you can't spiritually grow without God, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all acclimated to God. You know, you gotta grow spiritually before you can grow physically. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta grow mentally. You go spiritually and then mentally and then physically. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it into action. You know what I'm saying? Because God, He said, faith without works is dead. So it all equates and it all, it's acclimated to the Most High. All right, guys. So we're finna get into it. Number 1, you start new beginnings, guys. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better, something greater. You realize, like, man, you know what? I've been acting a fool. I've been low vibrational for a long time. I haven't been happy. I've been miserable. My mindset hasn't been right, and I'm ready to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start new beginnings. I'm ready to transform. You know what I'm saying? Myself into my higher self. You know what I'm saying? When you start new beginnings, and how you gonna start new beginnings is through God, first, and then you gotta change your mindset, and God will change your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because the old man, the old woman will be put to death, and then behold, all things become new. God, He restores your mind. You know what I'm saying? When you get God in your life, but you gotta want to accept God. A lot of people they don't want to accept God because they don't want to accept accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's all, it all evolves around shadow work. A lot of people, they don't want to put in the shadow work. They don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They want to stay childish. They want to stay immature. They want to stay stagnant. They want to stay complacent. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what their comfort zone is at. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do anything. They don't have to do no personal work. You know what I'm saying? And it's all personal when it comes down to shadow work. And a lot of people, they don't want to do no shadow work. They want to blame everybody else for their problems. You know what I'm saying? They want to point fingers. They want to have low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? They want to, just shift the energy, shift their energy and blame everybody else for what they got going on. When really, it's only them. You know what I'm saying? You when you figure out that you your own problem, you your biggest problem in life, that's when you can grow. That's when you can accept God. That's when you become more spiritual. That's when you become more spiritually immature. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes with accountability. A lot of people, they don't like that. They don't like that accountability because it takes a lot of their energy. They gotta focus on themselves. A lot of people, they don't want to focus on themselves. They want to be distracted by this low vibration and in the low vibrations that's in this third dimensional realm. You know what I'm saying? They want to be distracted by those low vibrations. They want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? Because it's less work they have to do. You know what I'm saying? It pulled them away from their problems. It pulled them away from their accountability. You know what I'm saying? It pulled them away from their faults. It pulled them away from their sins. They don't have to correct their sins because they too busy wilding. They too busy, being distracted by, this third dimensional realm, low vibrational people. They allow people to lead them. All these low vibrational people, they allow other people. They're easy to be influenced, easy to be manipulated through demons, through fallen angels, demonic spirits. They so easily to be manipulated by these spirits, man. But us people that have God in us, you know what I'm saying? We want to start new beginnings. We want to grow. You know what I'm saying? And we ready to do the shadow work. Because we know for a fact, only through the shadow work, God can give us a breakthrough. God can heal us. You know what I'm saying? Only through the shadow work, we can grow. Only through the shadow work, we can have a stronger mind. We can have more confidence. You know what I'm saying? We can build our self-esteem. Only through the shadow work in God, we can do that. All right, guys? So this Sunday, God's preparing you for something better. You want to start new beginnings, man. You just want to get rid of your old habits. You want to get rid of your old friends, your old family members. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't, really necessarily get rid of your old family members. But you can love them from a distance and get a new family. You know what I'm saying? Get a new set of friends that's connected to the Most High, right? So this is what this is all about, guys. Starting new beginnings. All right, guys. So that's number one. Number two, guys. Unless 7 signs God's preparing you for something better. You don't settle for less, guys. This is a sign that God. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies and stuff. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better, guys. You don't settle for less. You feel like you can rise above just working for somebody. You feel like you can rise above, your job. You feel like you can get your own business. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you become an entrepreneur, right? You feel like you can become a content creator. You feel like you can become a dating coach or a coach online. Excuse me. You feel like you can be your own boss. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better, guys. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they settle for less because it take a lot more work. You know what I'm saying? To get more. A lot of people they're lazy, guys. A lot of people are lazy. This is why they settle for less. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be one of those people that once you get older, once you get in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, you start feeling angry and upset because you didn't put your energy towards what you really wanted to put your energy towards when you were younger. So, guys, this is a sign that God's preparing you for something that's better. You just say, man, you know what? I'm tired of settling for less. Life is not all about just working for somebody. I feel like I can be my own boss. I can be my own entrepreneur. I'm gonna just go for this, and you go for it, guys. I remember when I first started this YouTube channel, guys. I just started it, bro. I just went straight off the top, bro. You know what I'm saying? My first semen retention video, I started off of semen retention. But guys, man, I just went for it. I said, you know what, man? I know a lot of guys need help spiritually. They've been set back. So I'm gonna start this channel with semen retention, and then eventually I'm gonna evolve this channel and I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna start doing more spiritual stuff. But I had that mindset, like, bro, I don't want to settle for less. You know what I'm saying? I want to grow. I want to rise above the employee position. You know what I'm saying? I can be a boss. I can have people working for me. I can be my own entrepreneur. And slowly but surely, it's coming. It's coming. It's materializing right in front of me. My channel is growing every single day. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, guys, eventually I'm gonna get to where I want to be. But guys, you stop settling for less. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, it's cool to have a job and all. Not nobody that got a job, because I still got a job. But eventually, I'm convert over to my own, being an entrepreneur. And once this channel take off, right? But guys, man, like I said, not nobody that got a job. But, you don't settle for less when you have God in your life. People that have God in their life, we more than a conqueror. We're a royal priesthood. So we have that mindset, guys. A lot of people, they can't compute. They don't understand who they truly are in God. You know what I'm saying? If you got God that's within you, God give you the power. You know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God gives you that power to not settle for less. God gives you that power to, to get up and go get what you really want in life. You know what I'm saying? You're not letting nobody distract you. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if you're in a relationship, you're not gonna allow that relationship to distract you. Right? You're gonna let your significant other, you're gonna let your partner know, hey, look, I got this going on after I get from work, and either they with it or they're against it. If they're against it, then most likely they don't want to see you go because they're not going. So you need to get out of that relationship. But if they for it, man, y'all can go together. But guys, you don't settle for less, guys. Like when I got my fast food job, I work at McDonald's, right? I'm still working. I've been working there for about 6-7 years. I started to realize, like, man, I can do better than this. You know what I'm saying? I can become the person that I want to become. I always wanted to get on camera. Even when I was a kid, I watched YouTubers when I was a kid. I'm like, man, how do they do that? How do they get the courage to do that? You know what I'm saying? How do they just come up with this stuff like it ain't nothing? And I realized, man, I tapped into my Godhood power, man, and I realized, like, man, I can do the same. And I started to, I got on here and now I'm growing, man. Almost at 10,000 subs, man. But I appreciate y'all, for without y'all I'm nothing. But you don't settle for less, man. You go and get what you want because you already know that you only have one life. Like me personally, guys, I'd rather suffer the pain of discipline than suffer the pain of regret. I don't want to be old and regret, like, man, what I could have did when I was younger. I don't want to live life like that. I want to live life like, man, you know what? Man, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish in life, and I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, man, go after what you want, man. Chase your dreams. Stop procrastinating. That's of the devil. Procrastination, downing yourself, negative self-talk. That's of the devil, man. Shake the devil off. Shame the devil. Resist the devil and he'll flee. And get with God and stop settling for less. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I knew for a fact that, like, eventually I'm gonna be making passive income. I'm gonna be making money in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have sponsors. Watch, guys. Everything gonna come. It's gonna materialize right in front of me because I know I got God with me. God gonna open so many doors for me in the future that no man can close. He can do that with your life. But you gotta stop settling for less, man. But this is a sign that God is preparing you for something better. Many are called, few are chosen. So the chosen ones, we don't settle for less, guys, all right? Number 3, guys, you leave that toxic relationship. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. You make your mind up, you know what? I'm done. I've had enough. You took advantage of me enough. You drained my energy enough. You took my love for granted enough. And you get out of that toxic relationship. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. Maybe God got a better relationship for you, where it's less stress, because relationships is supposed to be about God and your partner being happy for you, your partner doing stuff that's elevating you. If your partner not helping you elevate, if your partner not helping you elevate, your partner telling you, you need to hold back, you need to chill out, you don't need to be doing all that work. If they're doing all that type of stuff, it's because they don't want to see you go because they're not growing. You need to get out of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? See, your partner is supposed to make things easier for you in life. Your partner is supposed to be, they're supposed to be channeling the energy of love. They're supposed to be showing you love. They're supposed to be supporting you. They're supposed to be your backbone. Anything that you do that's positive, they're supposed to be for it. They're not supposed to be against it, guys. They're not supposed to be telling you, hey, chill out. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? That's not you with the wrong person. And a person, you got big plans and they not supporting it, guys. And a lot of y'all in these type of relationships. But you leave that toxic relationship, if they cheating on you, infidelity, you get out of that relationship because for a fact, infidelity is just a setback. You know what I'm saying? They're hurting you. You know what I'm saying? If your partner cheating on you, or if your partner, they're not supporting your dreams, get out of that toxic relationship because they don't have the same mindset as you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the same God that's within you, that's within them. Maybe they wish that they had that, but they don't have that, guys. So you need to get with somebody that's like-minded. Or you and God, y'all can just do it alone. You know what I'm saying? And get to where you want to be at with just you and God. But you need to get out of that toxic relationship. You know, you complaining about what your partner doing that's hurting you. They got the devil in them. They got the demons in them. They got the fallen angel spirits within them, guys. Get out of these toxic relationships, guys, because like I said, man, you only have one life. And it's not worth you being in a toxic relationship. Like I said, when it comes down to purpose, you need to get with somebody that's doing sort of the same thing like you doing. You don't want to get with a person that's not doing the same thing that you doing. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all not like-minded. Y'all cannot relate to each other. You know, in that field, they can't help you grow. Because they not in that field. So guys, man, get out of that toxic relationship. Like I said, so many people, man, that they stuck in these toxic relationships. And it's a setback. Because it's causing you stress. It's causing you worry, pain, making you cry. You know, it's damaging you. Anything that damages you is not of the Most High. It's not of God. It's of the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's your partner. If they damaging you, or they trying to bring you back, or if they jealous of you, your own partner can be jealous of you. Because they're not doing what you're doing. They don't have the courage. You need to get with a partner that's on the same vibration as you. That's going out there to get it, like you going out there to get it. Stop getting in these relationships that your partner, y'all don't have nothing in common. A lot of y'all getting into these relationships where y'all partner don't be having nothing in common. You in a relationship because your partner, because they look good, or they good for your status. That's not gonna help you spiritually. Y'all need to look at relationships and more in the spiritual mindset, not in the carnal. Coleman, what's up? I'm gonna just call you Y. I don't know. I think you a female. I think you are a female. I hope you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you putting the hearts there. So I'm thinking that you a female. But I appreciate you for coming in live and supporting the live. You have to be equally yoked. Yeah, facts. Yeah, like-minded. You gotta get with somebody that's like-minded. Like I said, a lot of people, they get in relationships for the wrong reasons. You're not getting with somebody that's like-minded. You get with somebody just because they look good. You know what I'm saying? You get with somebody just because they got more money than you. So what? But they don't have the same mindset as you. They don't have the same goals as you. You know what I'm saying? They in this field, they feel way over there. You'll feel way over here. Y'all don't have nothing in common spiritually or mentally. Like I said, man, if y'all don't have nothing in common spiritually or mentally, the relationship is not for you. What you doing in it? It ain't no point of being in it. Right? So this is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. You get out of that toxic relationship and you seek ye first the kingdom of God. You seek God. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so many people that they stagnate in these toxic relationships. A lot of people like drama. You know, if you like drama and you like toxic relationship, you stay in that toxic relationship, most likely you like drama. You like the emotional roller coaster. You low vibrational yourself. That's why you can't grow. You low vibration yourself. So this is why you stand in these toxic relationships, because you still out of low vibration. You don't know your worth. You settling for less. But chosen ones, God's chosen children, we not settling for less. Number two, we don't settle for less. We settle for the best. All right, guys? Number four, another sign that God's preparing you for something better. You keep going even when you feel like giving up. Guys, man, this is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. You keep going even when you feel like giving up. See, that online business, it's going to take longer than what you think for it to take off. But eventually it's going to take off. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that God is with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have faith in God. You got to know for a fact that everything is not going to happen on your timing. But everything happens on God's timing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got to understand. You have to be equal. Oh, yeah. You love that. You love the way you've been loved. Right, fact. Coleman, facts. You know, you got the same last name as me. Like I said, I think you are female. Am I right? You a female? You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I know who I'm talking to. You You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be saying, this and that, and I'm talking to a female. But I'm thinking that you're a female. That's facts. You love the way how they've been treating you, basically. Right? But like I said, guys, this is something God's praying for something better. You walk by faith and not by sight. Even when you feel like giving up. I'm auntie. Okay. She said, all right, so you guys gotta understand that. So when you feel like giving up, God, God give you that courage. You know for a fact, God's gonna stay closer to you than a brother. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna walk by faith and not by sight. So you're gonna keep going. Because you know for a fact that your breakthrough is coming. You know for a fact that in the future, you're gonna be very, very fruitful in your life. He's gonna add unto you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep his commandments, and God's gonna lead you in the right path. He's gonna direct your path. He's gonna order your footsteps. So this is a sign that God's praying you for something better. You even when you feel like giving up, you still go. You still press, because it's all about discipline, right? It's all about discipline. You know what I'm saying? When you run out of motivation, your discipline is supposed to take over. The discipline of God is supposed to take over when you run out of motivation. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, guys. So this is what you guys got to understand, man. So when you feel like, man, you know what? I'm not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that God is he's preparing you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to happen when you want it to happen. That's not how it works when it comes down to God. It happened when God wanted it to happen. You just got to continue to keep going. And if you truly love what you are doing, you're going to keep going. You're not going to stop, because it's not all about just the money, but it's about the love. And it's about helping other people. That's why you're doing what you're doing. Andrew, what's up? Yeah, bro, I've been struggling. I was going to give up just this morning and give in to spirit vanity. Yeah, you got to be careful, man, because the devil, he'll try to... My bad, y'all. That's my water. The devil, he'll try to trick you. You know what I'm saying? He'll try to trap you into giving up. But you don't give up. You got to stay steadfast, unmovable. Right? You got to keep going, man. All right, guys? That's number 4. Number 5, another sign God's praying you for something better. You stop toxic habits. Guys, you got to stop those toxic habits. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. You realize, man, excuse me, y'all. You realize smoking. You realize drinking. You realize just blowing your money. You being financially immature. You realize that's not gonna get you where you start investing your money, right? You start saving your money, right? You feel like, man, I gotta give up these toxic habits in order for God to prepare me for something better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta develop good habits, because your toxic habits, your sins, is going to overeating. Your sin is going to set you back. It's gonna bring you down, lower your vibration. But I got stronger. I've been reading the word more. I've been resisting myself. That's good, man. That's good. But yeah, you stop these toxic habits. This sign that God's preparing you something better. You like, man, you know what? I'm ready to clean up my life. I'm ready to walk with God. I'm ready to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do better. I'm tired of doing the same old thing. I'm tired of getting drunk and then waking up feeling low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of smoking. You know what I'm saying? Smoking is not really helping me. You know what I'm saying? It just caused me to forget about my problems instead of fixing my problems, right? So guys, man, this is a sign that God's preparing you for something better, right? You give up the toxic habits. Thank you. Woo! Excuse me, guys. I need to get that out. Number 6, you stop being lazy and put in the work. This is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. You stop being lazy and you put in the work. Stay strong. Yeah, you stop being lazy and you put in the work, guys. Though this is the problem. A lot of people, they don't want to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? They want to be lazy, right? When you stop being lazy and put in the work, you're going to start to feel better. Even if you just write something down. You write your goals down. you gonna feel like you accomplished at least something, right? And then you gotta put it into action, man. You gotta stop being lazy and put it into work. I never been like a lazy guy. I always been full of energy. But it's some, like I said, some people, like but it is sometimes where I was not eating right and it caused me to be lazy, right? I was eating the wrong things, caused me to be lazy. But so I had to stop doing that. I had to stop doing that, guys. So you gotta stop being lazy. Faith without works is dead, guys. Faith without works is dead. We gotta make our mind up to stop being lazy and just put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Don't get jealous of other people. You know what I'm saying? When God is blessing other people because they're putting the work, right? They were steadfast. They was unmovable. They had discipline, right? They suffered the pain of discipline instead of suffering the pain of regret. Don't get mad when God bless other people and then now all of a sudden you feel like you deserve what they got. That's the demonic spirit. You got a jealous spirit, man. A lot of people are like that. You're going to start to see a lot of your family members getting jealous of you once God starts blessing you. You know what I'm saying? They don't think that they supposed to be receiving your blessing because they stuck at a low vibration. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to put in the work. Or they mad because it's not their time to get a blessing like it's your time to get your blessing. You know what I'm saying? God bless everybody differently. But a lot of your family members, they're not going to understand that. They think that they're supposed to be blessed when you getting blessed. But they don't want to go through what you've been through. They ain't went through what you've been through to get it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, man, you got to cut ties. You got to cut ties with people that's lazy. You got to cut ties with people that's, that's jealous of you. Because like I said, man, when they start to see you putting in the work, either they going to get motivated to put in the work like you, or they're going to get frustrated. Excuse me, guys. Kind of a little stuffy. They're going to get frustrated because God is blessing you and God is not blessing them. Those are the people that you need to cut ties with. Those are people that you need to cut ties with. People that's trying to capitalize off of what you got going on. Because they ain't got nothing going on. Right? Because they don't want to put in all the work that you put in. So you got to get around people that's on your level. And you got to stop surrounding yourself with devils, right? Satan comes to rob and deceive, hide in the flesh, and give it to God. Change your circle. Yep, you got to change your circle. You know what I'm saying? If I got to change my circle, once I get to where I want to be in life, then so be it. I don't care who I got to cut off. I don't care who I got to cut off. My brothers, my sisters, my parents, if I got to cut people off because they're being a distraction or they jealous of me trying to bring me down, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I know that I got God with me. Matthew 26:18. Yeah, facts. Right? So when you stop being lazy and put in the work, you know that God is preparing something better for you. You know what I'm saying? You just start to feel it like, man, it's time to level up. It's time to grow. It's time, but I know my worth now. Like I said, a lot of people, they don't know their worth. They don't. And when they started, and when they realize that you know your worth, they get jealous. You know what I'm saying? They get envious. They try to use you. They become an opportunist. They want to come around you for the wrong reasons. You got to rebuke them spirits, them demonic spirits. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. Right. Yep, they got a weak flesh. Man, I don't even got friends. Yeah, I got friends, but I don't got too many. Like, I can count them on one hand how many friends I actually got that are really my friend. But other than that, but my friends, they doing what they doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. Right? Excuse me. But I still live my own life. I check in with my friends. You know what I'm saying? I hit them up every now and then. But they're not going to be like, I'm not going to take care of my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Because, when God bless you, when you stop being lazy and put in the work, guys, what's going to happen is a lot of times, hold on, guys. A lot of people, like I said, they're going to get jealous, man. They're going to get jealous. You know what I'm saying? They're going to realize that you putting in the work and they don't want to put in the work. So you gotta separate yourself. You gotta separate yourself from these wicked spirits that's using these people. I said there's a lot of people out here, guys. They're straight opportunists. They don't want to do no shadow work. They don't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do none of that. But they just want to capitalize off of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. They want to see who's popping. My bad, y'all. I should have closed those. They want to see who's popping so they can use them. They want to use whoever that's popping. They want to use whoever that's generating a lot of money. Guys, get away from these low vibrational spirits, guys. They're not worth being around. They're not. My bad, y'all. They're not worth being around. So you guys gotta understand that, man. That when you put in the work and stop being lazy, you know, like I said, either people gonna get motivated, they're gonna be motivated by you, or they're gonna be disgusted by you. Right? So this is a sign that God's preparing you for something better. Number 7, you finally made your mind up to do the right thing. Guys, when you make your mind up to do the right thing, bro, that's a lot of people, they're not gonna like that. Your old friends that was being fools, you know, doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? When you cut ties, when you be like, man, I'm not hanging around y'all no more. Y'all a little vibrational. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the right thing. When you make your mind up to do the right thing, most people, they not gonna like that. Because they're doing the wrong, a lot of people doing the wrong things. They're not friends, no difference. Acquaintance is not friendship. Right, yeah. Yeah, right. And a lot of times, like I said, we meet people on the vibration that we are on currently. But once you get your vibration up, you're going to realize, like, man, you know what? I'm ready to do the right thing. I'm tired of doing wrong stuff. It's not getting me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just piling up more and more karma. It's piling up, you know, more and more destruction in my life. It's making me miserable. When you make your mind up to do the right thing, guys, and you stand on the truth, you stand on what's right, most people, they're going to become disagreeable. They're going to get on the disagreeable side. The people that you used to be around, your friends, your family. Because they wonder, like, what's done gotten into you? You know what I'm saying? What, you know, and really it's God. God telling you, look, I'm standing for what's right. I believe in what's right. And that's what you're going to stand on. Like, guys, man, I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I believe in what's right. I'm not going to take up for nobody when they wrong. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? That's not what God wants me to do. When you do what God wants you to do, and you're not doing what people want you to do, that's around you, they gonna feel some type of way. You're gonna have to separate yourself, man. You have to set yourself apart from these people. Like I said, because a lot of people, like I said, they don't got God in their life. A lot of people, like I said, they carnal minded. They not walking with God, man. They're not walking with God. Tell you, they're not. So you got to make sure, man, you know, this is how God's preparing you for something that's greater, man. When you make your mind up to, you know, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because a lot of people, they doing the wrong thing. No, they don't want to grow. You're on your own spiritual journey. Yeah. The spiritual journey is personal, guys. This walk with God is personal. You know, a lot of people tell you, well, I would have did this. Or people will say, you know, I don't like when people say, you know, and it's the reason why I don't like this, because they don't know. People will say, what would God would do? What God would do, right? What Christ would do. We don't know what Christ would do. No, the Bible says nobody knows the mind of God. We don't know. So our spiritual journey is personal. The decisions that we make on our spiritual journey, it's all personal. Whether we make the right decision or the wrong decision. If we make the wrong decision, we ask for forgiveness and we keep moving forward to better our lives. But don't let nobody tell you, you know, do this or do that. Because, you know, a lot of times people, they don't know what they'll do in the heat of the moment. They don't know when they're being tested. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They just say, oh, they'll just tell you, oh, I would have did this, I would have did that, when they don't know what they would have did. There's a lot of people that just, they got their own perception. You know what I'm saying? They got their own theology. They got their own opinion about stuff. But guys, man, this is a sign that God is finally, God is preparing you for something better. When you finally make your mind up to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a lot of people leave your life. Let them leave. It just, they're not distracting you no more. You ain't got to worry about them being a distraction in your life. A lot of people that you're around, they're a distraction. Yo, you related to Cole? You guys got to understand that. You know, a lot of, I just see Coleman. I don't know if they, I don't, you know. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Yolanda Coleman. Test them by their fruit. Are they walking the talk? Right. Right. Yep. Yeah, the Bible says you'll know them by their fruits. That's what the Bible says, man. You'll know them by their actions. No, you'll know them. This is why the Bible says, try the spirit by the spirit to see if it's of God or not. No, this is why the Bible says that, man. So, you gotta have that discerning spirit to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that. No, just a follower. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's people that got Coleman. It was a female that went to my school. She got Coleman as her last name. But we not related. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some Colemans in here. But shout out to you, Yolanda Coleman, if I said that right. Shout out. But yeah, this is a sign that God's preparing you for something better, man. I said, the walk with God, man, it's all personal. You know what I'm saying? Don't let man or woman guide you. Let the Holy Spirit guide you. You know what I'm saying? People try to let stuff outside of them guide them or give them opinion or whatever the case is. Everything is internal, guys. Everything is internal. Don't be this. A lot of people they're trying to get validation from external things that's outside of them. But really, all the validation supposed to be internal. You supposed to get your own validation from God. Aren't you seasoned by experience in life? Right. Facts. Facts, guys. I'm coming back, y'all. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm coming right back. Give me some time, y'all. I'm only human. All right. My bad, y'all. I'm bad. I see this young man trying, and I'm here to support. I appreciate that, Yolanda. I appreciate that. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to I got some clothes. I'm about to hang outside. Nah, I ain't got no dryer. No, I do mine the old school way. I like to hang my clothes outside. So hold on, y'all. I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna get them. Hold on. Yeah, y'all. I appreciate y'all support, man. Like I said, man. Without y'all ain't nothing. I'm just like I said, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta mute this. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, but that was my mom. She got in the camera whatever the case is. But anyway, just anyway, y'all. You know how people be. People be trying to. They wanna just. They want somebody to see them, but it's all right, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, but I don't like the reason why I don't like to show my family and stuff like that because like, I don't. No, for safety reasons and stuff like that. I don't like to show my family like that, but for safety reasons, you know. But yeah, guys. But want to get something to eat. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. But yeah, y'all. I'm fixing me some. We're gonna do. I'm doing grits today. I'm just waiting to the water boil. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, guys, hope y'all doing good. Just trying to eat something. I'm gonna check this water in a minute. We got one person alive. Can't wait till we start having thousands of people. That's when, you know what I'm saying, gonna turn up. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta check the water. My bad, y'all. My bad. You gotta come on the light. The light was off. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta do some cleaning around here. Gotta do some cleaning, man. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do some cleaning today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Get me there we go. I said today is my day off, so get some cleaning going. Guilty. Gotta clean up here. Yeah, clean your room, guys. Get the dust. You know, wipe the dust off areas. Get that dust, man. That's why I was probably sneezing this morning. Gotta get that dust, man. I didn't know I had this. Alright, y'all. About to do some cleaning. I gotta throw some stuff away too. Some of this stuff I don't even be using. Nasty, man. Just showing y'all what y'all need to be doing, man, on your day off. Look like I got it. What you do is to take this an old shirt, so put it inside out. Now I can use this side. Do it one more time. check my food real quick. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. But I got it, man. I use that 99% alcohol, boy. That 99% alcohol, it's gonna get it every time. It's gonna get it every time, man. Move my light. There we go. I can put this stuff back up here. So I light me a candle. Light me one of these candles, man. Have it. Throw this stuff away. Clean your room, man. Very, very important, y'all. Yeah, I don't need this. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. My bad, bro. My bad. I appreciate that. Yo, Cole, you don't like cutting your hair? Well, I just let my hair grow sometimes, man. Like that's just me. I don't cut it. I just don't cut my hair all the time. Like some people, they cut their hair every week. You don't have to do that. Get an edge every week. Like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that's crazy because people got their own preference of what they do. But I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, guys. Yeah, I know these my pillows. They ain't got no pillowcase on them or whatever the case is. So you gotta ignore that. But yeah, I do what I do, man. I don't really. No, I'm not trying to follow a wave or anything like that. Understanding you play any video games because God told me to stop playing games because I got addicted. I don't play video games, guys. Yeah, if God told you to stop playing them, then stop playing them. I mean, if it's not your purpose, I mean, if you're not trying to monetize playing video games, what you playing them for? You supposed to be streaming it. Like, I don't understand so many guys playing video games, but they're not streaming it. Y'all not streaming it at all. Y'all just playing it, playing it, playing it, playing. Now, you could have been rich. Like, you could have been successful. You know what I'm saying? You could have been had to take care of your family, all that type of stuff. A lot of guys, but, you know, that's what y'all do what y'all want to do, but I'm just saying. If I was if I was a gamer, I'd be streaming it like crazy. I'd be a streamer if I was a gamer. I'm not playing for fun. No, I want to monetize my hobby. You want to monetize that, man. You can monetize that. All the time you spend playing games, maybe God telling you to monetize it. Go online and try to monetize it, but you're not doing it. So it ain't no point. Like I'd rather be making money off of playing. I'd rather be making money off my hobby than be just doing it just to do it. That don't even make sense at that point. When I can go online and do it for free and make money. Not do it for free. I mean, when I can go online, you know, and make money. You know what I'm saying? Make money from it. What's the point of playing it? If You ain't making no money from it. I'm coming right back, guys. Gotta check on my grits. Yeah, but yeah, guys, like that don't make no sense to me. Now, if you camera shy, then I understand. But if you not camera shy, why you not online monetizing your hobby? Like you wasting time, bro. Playing video games but not monetizing, you wasting time. Like I be eating off that. Man, I be eating off that, bro. Like people don't understand how powerful the internet is. But I be eating off that, bro. It ain't no way. Yo, what you eating? Oh, I'm eating, wait, hold on. So you be at home most of the time? Yeah, I'm trying to, get my what's called to take off. I'm trying to get my purpose to take off, bro. I'm an online content creator, so that's what we do. This my business. It's my hobby. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like doing. I'm eating grits, so that's what I'm eating this morning. I'm eating grits, but yeah, guys, I don't understand, man. Like being a gamer and all that type of stuff. Now, like I said, if you camera shy, then I understand. But if you're not camera shy, guys, get online and monetize your hobby. Get online and like, bro, these robots and stuff like that, bro, they gonna start taking over these jobs. Slowly but surely. I'm not gonna say right away. They gonna do it, but slowly but surely they gonna start taking over the jobs. Like, bro, like I'm not saying it's meant for everybody to be a content creator. That's not true. But like, if you a lawyer or doctor, like these lawyers and doctors that want to be a lawyer or doctor, that really want to be that, they go for it. You gotta go for it, man. Damn, you got a hidden talent with that basketball content. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I used to have a court at my old house in Apopka, Florida. No, that's where I'm originally from. I'm from the south side of Apopka, Florida. So I used to have a basketball court. Like my dad, he had a little basketball court poured up, and then we had to go. We used to ball on that like every day, bro. So yeah, but I just be playing around. I just really do basketball right like now. I'm doing it for cardio. I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like doing it, like really doing it. Like I'm facing somebody or something. Sometimes I feel like my family be manipulating me. Like you gotta explain how they you feel like how they manipulate you. What you mean? With their ways, you know, like they try to bring me down sometimes. Like meaning how you gotta get into detail. Like meaning how they trying to bring you down sometimes. You gotta kind of get into detail, bro. I mean, you gotta figure out what you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, bro. You gotta figure out what you want to do with your life. How old you is excuse me. How old you is Jay? 16. Oh, you right. So you still in high school, right? You still in high school. What grade you in? 11th? 10th or something? What, 11th, 10th? Got no friends trying to find my purpose. Right. I'm trying to see if you the one that you said you was addicted to gaming. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just gotta wait. Like once you get a job, bro, you need to check out streaming. Check out streaming, man, and start streaming. Check out streaming. How was life for you in high school? Um, I went to I went to a college high school, so it was it was not something I wanted to do. I knew that school was not gonna be my purpose. I just knew that. I meant school is nobody's purpose. I meant, excuse me. I meant that I was not gonna be pursuing my purpose based off of like going to school. I didn't want to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer. So I feel the same way. School ain't for me, yeah. So I just started creating content. At 23, that's when I truly found my purpose. You know, I've been telling everybody I'm 26, bro. I've been working so hard, bro. I forgot my own age. I'm turning 28 this year. Um, Still on my ground, still on my purpose. Eventually, like I said, once this take off, that's it. No, it'll be up from there. Like, it's hard to do what I'm doing. This is why most people don't become entrepreneurs. Uh, do online content creation, build up their following, because it's hard to do what I'm doing. You like eating, don't you? No, I just eat like I kind of eat like kind of fast. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody like eating. We have to eat. You know what I'm saying? We have to eat. I just like eating fast, but I don't eat that much. I do not really eat that much. But yeah, when it comes down to content creation, most people they don't pursue this field because it's hard. Right? To do what I'm doing is very very hard and it's long term. Like this is why most people don't become a content creator because it's hard to build up a following. It's hard to build up your own business. I get that. I'm trying to fast too, man. It's hard. Yeah. You gotta take it one day at a time. But yeah, but this is what I like to do. I like to create content. That's just me. And a lot of people they don't pursue this field because it's hard to get your own business. It's very very hard to get your own business. It's gonna take years for your business like take off. And a lot of people this is why a lot of people like they go to college and they pursue something else. Because to get your own business is really really hard. But once this take off, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have faith in it through God and stay at it. Yo, I'll never go broke again once this take off. And I'm saying that because of like you gotta have that mindset of just growth. No, I never, you know what I'm saying? I never be struggling ever again. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm working fast food, McDonald's. You know, I've been working there for a while. Like 5, 6 years. I've been working there for a while, man. But like I said I got faith in this and I'm just gonna keep it going. It's all about loving what you're doing. I just love what I'm doing. And eventually I'm gonna get to where I wanna be. As a chosen one, life is hard out here. Yep. But as a chosen one, God ain't gonna put no more on us than what we can bear. You know what I'm saying? So we more than a conqueror, us chosen ones. But just like that, endurance to the end will be saved. Yeah, facts. But yeah, Yeah, man, that's what it's about. It's about loving what you're doing. Like I said, I love what I'm doing. And hold on, guys. And that's what it's all about. Like it take a while, bro. Like it take a while for online businesses to take off, for content creators to take off. But you just got to keep the faith, keep it going, and eventually, it'll happen for you. So I'm gonna be a living witness. But I appreciate you guys for coming in, man. We got 4 people in the chat, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. I'm about to get my day started. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for, like I said, supporting me this far. Like I said, the channel is growing, man. Y'all keep hitting that like button. Keep putting us in the algorithm. Yeah, man. Peace. All right, bro. Little bro, you stay safe, man. All right, y'all. I'm out, y'all. It's Coleman.